Hey there, English Boost family. Welcome back. Maybe you're listening right now with a million thoughts running through your head. Welcome. Take a breath. You're here with me, and we're going to talk about something so many of us struggle with: overthinking. Or, as I like to call it, mental ping pong. You know the game. Thoughts bouncing around your brain, back and forth, nonstop. What if I do this? What if I don't? What if I already messed it up? Sound familiar? Don't worry, you're in good company. We all do it. But today, we're going to gently unravel that mental mess. Together, with a cup of tea in hand, or maybe coffee, I don't judge, we're going to talk like two friends on a long drive, figuring out life, English, and how to stop our brains from spinning like a hamster on espresso. Let's begin with a little story. Once upon a Tuesday, because somehow Tuesdays feel especially overthinky, I was trying to send an email. Just one simple email. But instead of sending it, I reread it 17 times, rewrote it 6, doubted my tone, questioned my grammar, and eventually decided not to send it at all. Classic overthinking. Overthinking isn't just annoying, it's exhausting. It's like carrying a backpack full of what-ifs and shouldas everywhere you go. You can't walk freely, you can't breathe deeply, and you definitely can't enjoy the moment when your brain is stuck in a loop. So today, in this podcast, we're going to ask the big question. How do we stop overthinking? And even better, how do we talk to ourselves better in English? Yes, we'll improve our English together as we go. You'll hear lots of useful phrases, real-life expressions, and friendly explanations to help you grow inside and out. Overthinking is like chewing gum for the brain. Have you ever chewed gum for too long? At first, it's kind of fun, tasty, keeps your mouth busy. But after a while, it loses flavor. Your jaw starts to ache, and you're just chewing for no reason. That's what overthinking does to your brain. It keeps you mentally busy, but doesn't get you anywhere. It just wears you out. A useful expression in English here is spinning your wheels. It means working hard or thinking a lot without making progress, like when a car is stuck in the mud and the tires are turning, but the car isn't moving. So how do we stop spinning our wheels? Let's slow down the brain train. You know those fast trains in Europe or Japan? They're sleek, fast, and focused. But overthinking? That's more like a runaway train. No brakes, no destination, just noise. So what do? First, we gently pull the brakes. We ask ourselves, hey brain, are we solving something here? Or just circling the same thoughts again? That question alone can interrupt the loop. And here's a phrase for you to try. Let me park that thought. In English, when something isn't urgent or useful right now, we say we'll park it, like parking a car. Try saying to yourself, I'm overthinking this. Let me park that thought and come back later. Boom. You've just used English to create peace. The inner voice. Friend or frenemy? Most of our overthinking comes from one source. That little voice in your head, you know the one. It narrates your life. It worries about everything. It whispers things like, you're not ready. You'll mess it up. People will judge you. Let's give that voice a name. I call mine Nervous Nancy. Nothing against Nancys out there, it just fits. And every time I try to do something bold, Nancy goes, wait, what if you fail? What if they laugh? What if aliens attacked in the middle of your presentation? Okay, maybe not the last one. But you get the idea. We need to learn how to talk back to Nancy. Not with anger, not with panic, just calmly and kindly. Try saying this. Thanks, brain. I know you're trying to protect me, but I've got this. In English, that's called self-reassurance, comforting yourself with your own words. Let's repeat that phrase again together. I've got this. It's short, powerful, and calming. Use it often. Perfection is the thief of progress. One major reason we overthink is because we want everything to be perfect. The perfect sentence, the perfect decision, the perfect reaction. But in reality, perfection doesn't exist. There's a great expression in English. Done is better than perfect. It means it's better to finish something than to waste time making it flawless. So instead of asking yourself, is this perfect? Try asking, is this good enough for now? And here's a secret. Most people aren't paying as much attention as you think. They're too busy overthinking their own stuff. So stop editing yourself into silence. Say it, do it, send it, try it. Here's a simple mental trick, the 5-5-5 rule. Whenever you're stuck in overthinking, ask yourself, will this matter in 5 minutes? Will this matter in 5 days? Will this matter in 5 years? If the answer is no, you can probably let it go. It's like using a mental filter to clean out the brain clutter. And yes, I said clutter. That's a great word in English that means too much stuff in one place. Overthinking is mental clutter. We need space. We need quiet. We need room to think clearly. Here's something that helped me personally. I used to lie awake at night replaying conversations. Did I sound weird? Should I have said something else? Do they think I'm annoying? Then one day, a friend said something that changed everything. She said, "You're not the main character in their story. They probably forgot about it already." Ouch. And also, wow. That phrase stuck with me. You're not the main character in their story. We tend to imagine everyone is watching us, judging us, analyzing us. But most people are too busy worrying about themselves. So relax. You're not under a spotlight. You're just human, like everyone else. A note on decision-making. Overthinkers hate decisions. We analyze every option. We fear making the wrong choice. So we stay stuck in what we call analysis paralysis. Let's break that down. Analysis means thinking deeply. Paralysis means you can't move. So together, overthinking so much that you do nothing. The cure? Start small. Pick something. Move. Adjust later. A helpful English phrase is, you can't steer a parked car. If you're not moving, you can't change direction. So get moving, even if it's a baby step, even if you're unsure, because clarity often comes after action, not before. Journaling is your best friend on paper. When your thoughts feel like spaghetti in your brain, writing helps. Just open a notebook and write without editing. Start with, right now I'm thinking, or what I'm really worried about is. You'll be amazed how different your thoughts look on paper. They feel smaller, less scary, more manageable. And guess what? Writing in English improves your language. Double win. Let's talk about social media for a second. You scroll through perfect lives, perfect bodies, perfect jobs, perfect vacations, and suddenly your brain says, I'm not doing enough. I'm behind. Everyone's winning and I'm not. But listen, you're comparing your full behind the scenes to someone else's highlight reel. That's not fair to you. You're not behind. You're just on your path. And nobody knows the full story behind that filtered photo. So next time you scroll and feel anxious, say this, good for them, and I'm doing okay too. In English, this is called grace, being kind to yourself. Practice that. Let's laugh a little. Sometimes the best way to stop overthinking is to laugh at yourself. Seriously, some of the things we stress about are hilarious in hindsight. Like the time I panicked over a text and then realized I'd sent it to the wrong person anyway. Oops. Laughing softens the anxiety. It reminds us that we're human And humans are messy, weird, lovable creatures. So go ahead, smile at your own drama. It's okay. Before we close, remember this. Your brain is a powerful tool, but it needs direction. If you let it run wild, it'll dig holes. But if you guide it gently, it'll build dreams. Talk to yourself the way you'd talk to a friend. Use calm, kind, simple English. Say, "I've done my best. I'll figure it out. This too shall pass. I don't need all the answers right now." Practice speaking to yourself with love. In English. That's how you grow. That's how you heal. That's how you live lighter. Final thought. If your brain feels like a busy airport, let the thoughts land.
Let some take off. Let others just fly by. You don't have to board every thought. Take a breath. You're not behind. You're learning. And you're listening to a new way of being. One word, one thought, one beautiful moment at a time. Thank you for spending this time with me. You're doing better than you think. Until next time, keep talking to yourself kindly in English.